And what is interesting here, right, is that Nicole lost in pools versus Logic yesterday.
Okay.
Then beat him in bracket earlier today.
Okay.
Logic's in losers bracket because Nicole beat him. So there's a chance we could be seeing Peach and Nicole get top 3.
Man, I don't want to go back to when Fonz won with Gannon in the Midwest. I don't want us to look bad.
Right.
Peach is a very difficult matchup for Olimar, though. A lot of people say it's in Peach's favor.
There weren't any good players though when Fonz won with Gannon, so let's we won't even go there.
Excuse me, sir. Did he not beat you?
He may have. So,
you may have been drinking during that time, but the fact still remains that he advanced in the bracket over you.
Water. I think Logic's got to be nervous. He knows the crowd's against him. He's fighting
the crowd's much smaller.
The person that he lost to already.
Oh, he's going.
Oh,
this is an interesting matchup, considering Nicole actually likes the Meta Knight matchup somewhat, right?
Right. Well,
I've heard she's actually anti-ban.
Anyone who gets to a certain skill level knows how to at least beat Meta Knight.
Right. Meta Knight's definitely not a win button. He's just dominant.
Well, he's almost a win button. There's the B button. B plus direction.
He just doesn't have any bad matchups. And he controls the flow, yes.
Yeah, and he can air camp and plank and a lot of other things. But
let's see how Logic knows the matchup.
The real question is, how good is Logic Meta Knight? He always talks it up. He says, oh yeah, my Meta Knight's really strong, it's really good. People underestimate it. Well, Logic, we're about to find out.
Right.
But, he's starting with Meta Knight because he lost earlier to her Peach.
Right. But I mean, Meta Knight versus Peach, I was saying earlier, it's such a bad matchup for Peach. If Peach is on the ground, Meta Knight outranges her with forward tilt and down tilt. And then if she's in the air, which she needs to be for the float, he can up B or tornado, and that pops her up. And from that point, he just juggles her all day. Peach has the worst air dodge in the game. It's like 54 frames. See, right now, Logic needs to keep her away and make her lose her float. Right now, she doesn't get her float back until she's back on stage. So she's just now regained her float. So all during that time, there was nothing she could have done.
That being said, she's reading him really well.
Yes.
She's got a lead. Meta Knight has to approach. That's what Meta Knights need to do. They do.
Actually, no. He doesn't have to in this matchup. If you stay at a certain range, you let her do the advancing.
She doesn't need to, though. She's got the percent lead.
Oh, yeah, now that he's actually given up the lead, yes. He's being too aggressive, actually.
Meta Knight's approach options, he's Meta Knight, so they're definitely good, right?
Yes, he can definitely approach. It's just safer to not.
They're not as good as his camping option.
Right.
So it's great to have the lead versus Meta Knight. Oh, my goodness.
Yep, you can drop down and up B.
People often forget about Peach's side B. It is useful. and Logic, he can't figure out how to get in. She's running away. She's camping him.
Well, she's used to 3 years of Meta Knights, so
and
she knows how to deal with pocket Meta Knights.
Right. This is not as refined character as his Olimar is.
Right.
Look at that, reverse planking Meta Knight. Doesn't quite work with Peach though. She had to get off that edge.
That should be good.
She's almost gotten 70% on him. 74%. How much more can she do before Logic ends this first stock? That is not going to do it.
Peach does have some lower percent combos on Meta Knight, so if she grabs him at 0, she can actually chain grab him once or twice.
And Logic cannot edge guard him. She has repeatedly.
Yeah, he doesn't know to drop down below and up B. Oh
my goodness.
Shield poke.
Frustration is usually what's setting in right now. Not being able to end that first stock, it can be devastating sometimes. You start, it's that quicksand. If you ever watch The Replacements, he's having quicksand right now. He cannot, nothing he does is working, and everything he tries just makes the situation worse.
Also notable is her forward smash charged.
See that? The more he's struggling, the worse it's coming. He's sinking.
And I'm sure the crowd, wanting to see this, is not helping him at all.
Yep. And there we go. Finally, it's over. But not before Nicole takes off 2 stocks. And she's starting off fresh. She got all her attacks fresh now.
I'm surprised she didn't chain throw him there. You can actually down throw chain grab. There's obviously a possibility they could DI out of it, but looking at how Logic is playing this matchup, he doesn't know this, so I'm sure she could have got a couple extra % there.
At this point, all Nicole has to do, at least for this stock, trade hits. Don't allow yourself to get gimped, and hope that Meta Knight's around 90 to 100% by the time you
Just hope.
spawn. Obviously, you want to end it here, but it's better to be conservative and do damage and extend your lead.
If anybody can bring him back, it's Meta Knight, though.
Obviously, you always have the risk of being shuttle looped and dying at 20%.
He seems to be playing it a lot better, though. Although he's not using poking moves on the ground. You have to use poking moves.
She's retreating, and she's just, the fairs and those turnips, they're keeping Meta Knight at bay. He cannot get the opening that he wants. And anytime he does, there's a 50-50 chance he's going to get hit by a damaging attack.
Ooh. That was mean.
That's fine though. Look at this. Meta Knight's 135%. All her attacks are fresh.
Just need another stage spike like that, though, and
Well, you know, that stage spike only came when she was already at 100%.
is that his first tornado? Is that really?
He's done not many. I don't think that was the first one. I think he did.
Tornado is so good in this matchup. Even if they pop out, even if they damage you with neutral air, they're still in the air and it's still Peach. They can't compete with Meta Knight in the air. Or on the ground for that matter, but it's so much worse in the air.
I think we're seeing some trouble though. This is a bad choice, right? He should have stuck with Olimar.
Yeah, definitely, but
that was clearly that's not a guy that's been manning Meta Knight for his entire career. Like she's been manning Peach, and now Nicole sits one win away.
And as we were saying, as I was saying at least, Meta Knight's not a win button. If you know the matchup a little bit, or at least you play to win, makes it really difficult. But when someone's been dedicating themselves to beating that character for 3 years,
right,
they're gonna have a better
now
chance.
Now we see Logic going Olimar.
And on FD.
Because if he wins at Olimar, he's going to regret having chose Meta Knight in Game 1. Because now he's at a disadvantage on the counter pick when he didn't have to be.
I doubt Nicole will go to a janky stage, though. She's kind of a Smashville person, I believe.
Regardless, though, it may not even go to Game 3. We know the history right here. Nicole said she should have won yesterday, but she didn't. And then she proved that she should have won by beating him in the winners bracket today. So,
that's true.
She knows how to win. She's already done it.
And Nicole's got a history with Olimar, so.
I absolutely love her spacing game too. It's retreat, pull turn up, fair, throw turn up, repeats.
She keeps the pressure on, but at the same time she tries to save face.
And really, Olimar is at like just that terrible height where Peach's down air is just so annoying.
Because she doesn't have to float that high.
Exactly. You know, it's just a quick jump to float.
She does have to worry about purple up smash though. Which she does not have any purples right now. That's very notable. He doesn't have a very good Pikmin spread. Trip.
Sakurai.
She'll take it.
Mr. Saturn.
Mr. Saturn. She knows better than to shield it, so I don't think it's going to be breaking any shields right now.
He's still alive. Aww.
Back airs and forward air seems to be the key for Peach right now.
Yeah. And she's gotten really lucky with her turnips and her items getting pulled. And
there's another death.
Yep.
Jesus.
A lot of people don't realize though that it's not just luck that factors into it.
Is this his last grab on the ledge?
It's how much the opponent can shut down your amount of turnip pulling. So when Olimar was sitting on that edge right there, right?
A purple is out though. This is important.
Right. I mean, well, she's almost at up smash KO %. Or, you know.
He throws away money.
That's it. Or not.
Olimar actually gets a higher up B when he doesn't have any Pikmin. That's why he threw it away.
Ah.
But can't stop that though.
There we go. Olimar though lives at 220. It's not what
that up smash from that purple. If that goes on. He wants it. That was a dotty too. That was a dot eye. Man, she is pulling a lot of stuff.
Right. Well, as I was talking about earlier, right? You get to pull more things if you get to pull more turnips. So when you do stuff like
Mathematically, no.
yes,
No.
that's just if you have 10 pulls or you have 100 pulls.
You still have a 1 in 500 chance of pulling a bomb, no matter if you do it, no matter how many times you do it.
You still, I guess it's 1 in 500, right?
Yeah.
But if you only pull one time and you pull 500 times, your chance of actually having pulled one go up.
For a bomb, 1 in 50. Wow, that's a lot lower.
You're going to see that every time she spaces away from Olimar, she gets off 2 to 3 turnip pulls. Anytime Olimar goes on the edge and he camps there, she gets off another 2 to 3.
Well, the turnip depletes the shield, and Peach is one of the few characters that actually has shield pressure in this game.
You know, that's very true. I mean, Peach also has some legit combos.
Logic starting to camp a lot.
Yeah, Logic's doing good to stay in this
Farming
game
for
right
those
now.
purples.
And he just got 48% by doing nothing but throw Pikmin.
Ooh, I thought that was me. Yeah, Logic's starting to play to win now. Run away, throw a Pikmin.
I think Logic, he's figuring the matchup out a little bit, but it might
like
be
it's too late.
It might be too little, too late. It's tough to say though, because a little bit of a run and then an early KO with like up smash, maybe use some purples.
A little bit more percent, and she will die from a purple up smash. Yeah, she would die right now from a purple up smash.
You know, and Olimar has a similar
next, so we'll see what.
Olimar has a similar situation, right, as Peach. The more Pikmin he pulls, he can choose the ones he wants and throws away the ones he doesn't. So he can get the composition he wants by just throwing a lot.
I don't know about FD. You know, Pikmin. What Pikmin you pull depends on the stage that you're on, the ground that you're on. So I think FD he pulls more blue, which is what I would assume because the stage is so blue. But I think blue and purple. That's an interesting combo.
Right, and you know what? She came very close to dying, but she's got 2 stocks.
That's true.
And Logic is just eating too much damage. He
wanting
needs
that
to
kill.
end this stock. And there he
There it
goes.
is.
The grab does it.
Shield pressure.
Yep. So now Logic's in a situation, and we saw it versus Coney though. He's done it, where he's down by 100%. He has to get a combo. He has to damage.
Oh yeah, definitely. People always get ahead of themselves against Olimar. They think like, okay, I can just get him off, get a Gimp real quick, and end this.
Yep.
But Olimar wants that. He wants that damage. He wants you to approach.
And you know, so far, right, Nicole has not damaged this last stock of his.
Ooh.
And in 20%, this game is tied.
And he's got a pretty good Pikmin spread right now. I don't know about that red, but everything else.
Nicole's got to be careful. She can't get ahead of herself because he's not really in that KO range yet. Like you.
That's his last grab on the edge. He has to get on now. I don't understand why people don't try to kill the purple when he throws it on the stage like that.
She just did.
Yeah.
She heard you talking and was like, you know what, Kel?
Oh, you know what?
I'm
No
gonna
coaching.
I'm gonna
I
show
better
you.
stop. Logic might hear that and then pull out the rule book.
Right. Well, I don't think they can hear us, but if they can,
Who knows?
don't tell them what to do, Kel. All right.
Both players are definitely getting nervous here.
Right. You know, this is definitely the furthest Nicole has ever gotten in a large tournament. And she has got to be feeling the weight of what that means.
At the same time, she's got the entire crowd on her side.
Great read.
3 purples and 2
my
yellows.
goodness. And that's
There it is, though.
Nicole now guaranteed top 3.
Just so everyone knows, this is the judo sign now.
Nicole is guaranteed. Can we? That's
For that
awesome.
classic up smash.
Hey, a peach, top 3.